Hey guys, it's Taylor Christina and welcome back to my tiny little channel. In today's video, I am giving my little home office a refresh, reset. I do work full-time from home most days, so I spend a lot of time in here and the space just needed a little bit of help. First things first, I am patching up some holes in the wall. My curtains that were here got ripped out of the wall. Now they're on the floor. So I am patching up the holes that left behind. I am doing a very official job. I'm using a spoon because I couldn't find the little spatula thing. You know what I'm talking about? The little thing that comes with the putty stuff. I think it worked out okay. I could have gotten it flatter. I think I go in with a knife at some point. Anyway, I'm using the whole cutlery drawer to make this work. Just wait to see what I use to actually paint the wall. Thank goodness the curtain covered this entire thing. Just trust the process. This room accumulates so much stuff. It's right off the entryway, so all of the mail, all of the kids' forms and field trip permission slips and all the little pieces of paper, they end up here. So I'm just going to take a second to clear it off, and I did actually clean out the drawers. Somebody clap for me. I went through everything, picked up stuff from underneath the desk, just kind of getting rid of some of this clutter. Like I said, this is kind of where everything ends up. So I have tote bags scattered around my desk. So I'm just going to clear them out. The first black one is my work bag. I do go into the office once a week. So this is the large work tote by Baze. I think that it's a good quality bag. I've had it for a couple years, haven't had any issues. I don't use it every single day though, so you can keep that in mind. Also, if you have a long commute on public transit or if you have a long walk into the office, I would say skip this one, because when I fill this all the way up, it can be really uncomfortable if I'm using the thin shoulder straps, and then the crossbody strap that comes with it can be a little awkward with how big the bag is. So I would say keep that in mind. The other tote bags are bags that I use when I go to church. I do sing on the praise team at church, so I'm there for a really long time and have a bunch of stuff in there that just needs to be cleared out. Here, I'm just moving out some of this stuff because I got a new storage cabinet from Target. I just needed a bit more storage in this room, but I didn't want it to take up too much real estate. So we're going to try this one out and see how we like it.
It's this one thing I want to admit it. It's this one thing you did.
Here I am trying to style the top of this cabinet. None of this ends up staying like this. These florals are actually from the entryway, and then that vessel I got from Home Goods, and I ended up putting it in the family room. I think the colors work better, and then the one that's in the family room I brought into here. So you'll see how I end up keeping everything at the end of the video. So I did my best to sand down where I had patched up the holes to make it as smooth as possible for the paint, and then I move on to paint. This paint has been sitting in my garage for like 6 months, so I did my best to stir it up. You see how the color changed? That was wild to watch that back. But anyway, so I don't know where any of my painting supplies are. I just did patchwork? No, I just did touch-up paint for my oldest son's birthday, and I don't know where anything is. So here I have a trash bag lined Amazon box that I'm pouring this paint into, and then I use a paper towel to wipe the paint off the side of the paint can, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with all this paint on this paper towel? I apply it to the wall. So there we have a makeshift paintbrush, and I'm like, listen, this is not going to be perfect. It won't be. I just wanted it to be done. If I had to go to Lowe's, I was going to lose my mind. You can see my outfit has changed a couple times by now. I was so ready. I am just doing some final tidying up in here, and I am hiding the printer behind the chair because I don't use it that often, but I do like to have it just in case. Just a reminder of what the office looked like before. And here is the after. I am so pleased with how fresh and cleared out everything is. I'm so glad that I took the time to declutter in here. Not a lot changed about this room, but I've been working in this room for a few days now that have everything all cleared out, and I am way more productive. I do think that I am going to switch the wall that the painting is on from that side wall to possibly behind me, and I may be in the market for something new. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!